We shall now observe a minute silence to enable judges to mark their ballots. By the time, I may request Sergeant at Arms to escort contestant number 2 on the stage. Please welcome contestant number 2, Hitesh Dave. Contestant number 2, Hitesh Dave. Those 6 weeks, Hitesh Dave.
Thank you, Contest Chair. Change in life is so important, right? Some changes make you happy, while some changes teach you a lesson. On that note, Contest Chair, Chief Judge, and everyone present here, I wish a very good afternoon to all of you. Tough times don't last, but tough families do. And we proved that we are a tough family. Yes, you heard it right. I am talking about my own family. On 8th May 2024, my wife underwent a major surgery. She was advised 6 weeks of bed rest and next 6 weeks of very restricted movement. It's over and out, but let me confess that I can never forget those 6 weeks. God forbid, even if I were to catch Alzheimer's during old age, probably those 6 weeks shall remain carved in my memory. But let me tell you what else got carved during those 6 weeks. My ego. Before this happened, I never realized that I was so dependent on my wife. I realized that while I am an engineer, she is the engine who pulls all the bogies of our house. And I also learned that I am the heaviest bogie. While engine was temporarily in the workshop, the bogie had to take the charge. And that's when I realized that being pulled is easy, but pulling, that's a full-time job. Now, I had always been the believer of an old adage, no plan is the best plan. As a strategy professional, I had the experience of preparing business plans, 5-year long-term strategies, short-term plans, market entry models, and so on and so forth. But here, I had to prepare mission survive the day plan. Plan for next 24 hours. Plan for morning tea and breakfast. Plan for kids' tiffin. Doctor's instructions read like a NASA checklist. And don't even get me started on the grocery planning. Suddenly, I was comparing prices like a stock market analyst. Reading expiry dates like a detective. And still forgetting the one thing we needed. But when it came to taking this up and putting this plan into execution, I divided my roles in 3 steps. Step 1, call reinforcement. I immediately dialed my mother and my mother-in-law and declared, I need backup. Lucky I was that both of them were right there to take care of the situation. But for the first 10 days only. Step 2, brief the little bosses, our kids. I told them, for the next 3 months, any demand for food, fun, or fight must come to me only. Your mother is on complete rest. For the next 3 months, I shall be the referee between you two. Though the school vacation in the month of May was a blessing in disguise for me rather than a relief for them. But they were much faster at adapting the situation. Step 3, to make tie-ups with important people, vegetable vendor and the fruits vendor, to have the alternate day delivery at my residence. Everything sorted, right? Right? Wrong. Because beyond the first 15 days, life began its real lesson plan. I was overwhelmed by the amount of housework that I did, making the breakfast table ready with, of course, tea, milk, and breakfast. And I suddenly became the relationship manager for the entire ecosystem. In fact, had a personal rapport with the key people, the milkman, the laundryman, the vegetable vendor, and the backup vegetable vendor, the cook, the maid's husband. Yes, even him. I learned their working styles, their moods, their off days, and how to juggle all of them every single day. The DMart queue and the zigzag parking, which used to irritate me, still irritates me. But I somehow found the way, and slowly the chaos became routine. With my children by my side, I not only had that added appreciation and gratefulness towards my wife, but learned the true meaning of self-dependence. Those 6 weeks changed me. Those 6 weeks made me less demanding and more multitasking. My inner voice told me, Hitesh, hold that hand tight and pull her out. If I were to leave one advice with all of you today, it's this. In moments of challenge, don't try to control everything. Don't try to fix everything. Just lean in. Be there. Hold on. And if need be, change yourself. As the famous poet Rumi very rightly said, yesterday, I was clever, and so I wanted to change the world. Today, I am wise, and I am changing myself. Contest chair. Thank you.
We shall now observe a minute silence for judges to mark their ballots. And by the time, I may request Sergeant at Arms to escort contestant number 3. Please welcome contestant number 3, Ankur Agrawal. To check your microphone, please repeat after me. I am excited to be a part of this contest.
I'm excited to be a part of this contest.
Kindly confirm if you can see timer 1 and view the transitions of the timing signals.
Green, yellow, red. Do you know someone who is certain of a bright future? Are you certain of a bright future? Contest chair and all the certain and not so certain people out there. I still remember the day when I wrote the last exam of my first year MBA college. I was certain I was going to be amongst the toppers. I was going to get placed in a Fortune 500 company, and I was certain of a bright future. And as I was thinking, I just got a call from my mother. Usually my mother is the first person to call after my exam. But that day, she just said, "Son, how early can you come home?" That was the first time when I sensed fear in the voice of my mother. So I packed my bag, caught the next bus to my home, reached home, and realized that my father had been diagnosed with 1 in a billion disease, due to which he had stopped receiving flow in his lower left limb. And if he don't act fast, his leg would be amputated. Thankfully, we acted fast. But given the medical history of my father, the recent treatment he just received, it made it almost impossible for him to walk properly ever again. which made it certain that being the eldest son, I'll have to join the family business. That means I'll have to drop out of the college and give up on my dream job. And I just couldn't take that thought anymore. So I just lashed out at my father and said that it's because of you that I'll have to give up on my dream job. It's because of you that now I'm not certain of a bright future. After a few years of living in uncertainty, I decided to bring some certainty in my life and decided to get married. When I was getting married, I was certain about the women I was getting married to. And I was certain with her being in my life, I'll have a bright future. But few months into the marriage, I realized we had a lot of differences. Differences in choices, differences in opinions, differences in everything and anything. I mean, I love to go outside and eat. She loved to eat, then go outside. I loved spending. She loved saving. But most importantly, I loved my mother. And she was trying hard to love my mother. One day, she seemed upset, so I asked, "What happened? Is it my mother?" "No, it's your father." "My father barely speaks." "Exactly. Had he spoken at the right time, he wouldn't have married your mother." "So it is my mother. Why do you have to always beat around the bush? Gosh, why can't you just come out and say directly that you don't like my mother? I should have never married you in the first place." And just like that, I became uncertain of my bright future with that woman. As I was living in these uncertain times, it got me thinking that having been associated with Toastmasters for a long time, what is it that I've learned in Toastmasters that I can apply in my life? And it got me thinking that there is this round in every Toastmasters meeting that's called the table topics round, wherein you are given a topic on the spot and you have to speak impromptu. Need to speak unprepared on the topic that's given on the spot, as if you have prepared your entire life to do that. And my mentor told me that, "Ankur, if you want to be a great speaker, you need to learn the art of how to speak impromptu." He said, every speaker, when given a chance, when given a topic, they almost react, respond, and speak immediately. But a great speaker would just stop before they start. A great speaker, when given a topic, would just stop, reflect on how he's going to react, respond, or speak before he starts speaking. Like right now, when I stopped, it gave you time to reflect on what I just said. I thought, if I had stopped before lashing out at my father, I wouldn't have used the same exact words. If I had stopped before I lashed out at my wife, I would have probably not chosen those words. When you stop, magic happens. Friends, if you want to be certain of a bright future, just remember, you just need to stop before you start. Honest Chair.
We shall now observe a minute silence for the judges to mark their ballots. And by the time, I may request Sergeant at Arms to escort contestant number 4 to the stage. Please welcome contestant number 4, CR Gayatri. To check your microphone, please repeat after me. I am excited to be a part of this contest.
I am excited to be a part of this contest.
Kindly confirm if you can see timer 1 and view the transition of the timing signals.
Yes.
Contestant number 4, CR Gayatri. The banyan in our backyard. The banyan in our backyard. Contestant number 4, CR Gayatri.
My dear Toastmasters and students of today, a warm welcome to all of you today. We all know that some of the trees that we see in the roadside, they grow for themselves, right? But I've seen some trees that grow for the benefit of others. One such tree that I have seen is my aunt that grew in the backyard of my life. She was the firstborn in the family of 7. Bare minimum earnings, no opportunities, hope flickering, nothing. They struggled. Back in the days, we know how struggle was. But yet, being the firstborn, she took up the responsibility of the entire family. And she said, I am going to take this world of darkness away from my family. She was not born to be a strong person. But she chose to be one. Not for herself, but for the entire family behind her. In the darkness that they lived, being the first child, she was able to see a climbing ladder on the side. A ladder merely clear to her, not to anyone else. There started her journey of climbing the ladder towards the journey called light. She started her schooling, we all know, completed SLC with a very great marks back in the time. With every step of her life, there was a slight light that she could vision, hoping that the life that she has been living would change not just for her, but for everyone else. Keeping then this in her mind, she took every step of the ladder with very important thought process behind it. As she climbed, she finished her schooling. Then she got a job at the prestigious institute of IIT Madras, not as a professor, but an entry-level job into the administration department. Her struggle was still there. Having started her journey in the prestigious institute, she continued finding that light for her family. Then came the brightest light of her life, where she married her loved person. He was loving, supporting, and the most caring person that she has ever seen. For someone who had seen the darkness, that gave the hope to her. She was so happy in that phase. But fate had other plans. In these 2 years of her married life, her loved one passed away. With a baby in her hand, she stood there and the darkness engulfed her again. But this time she was determined that she's never going to let the darkness engulf her back. She said, I'm not going to stop climbing. I am going to do it much faster this time. With every step, she was very cautious. Being a single parent, it was not an easy job for her. With every step that she took, the light became darker for her. She became the lantern for the family that had no hope at all. Then, finally, she came to a point. 2 years back, we lost her. She left aboard fighting the deadly cancer. Now, every aspect of my aunt's life, I have learned 4 lessons which are very key for everyone living in this room today to take away when we all leave. First, nobody is born to be a determined person. We just have to decide to be one. Second, when there was no hope, she created a hope inside of her that finding a way, I will be able to do it for my family. Second, not just she stopped when she attained a level of success in her own terms, but she continued to be that one banyan tree, very big. She grew so big, she rooted herself to be that one person that every member of my family would reach out to help, advice, and even for survival. Now, as I stand here, she's not with me, but her story still is inside of me, where I feel that it is a story of enlightenment not for her, but for every human being in this world. Whenever I come across a challenge in my life, I close my eyes and envision that only single woman trying her level best to climb each ladder with so many challenges that comes in front of her, ignoring every aspect and still having the hope that my life would be better tomorrow. She was not just a banyan tree in my backyard, but she became the banyan tree that stood in front of my house to share its shelter, shade, and also show the strength of what a single woman can do to this entire world. I complete my speech. Over to you, contestants.
May I now request the contestants in their speaking order to receive their participation certificates. Himanshi Malukani. Is Himanshi Malukani not here? May I now call contestant number 2, Toastmaster Hitesh Dave. Toastmaster Hitesh, you mentioned that the respectful behavior inspires you. So how exactly?
See, when it comes to communication, the first element other than your appearance is what you speak and how you behave, what is your expression. In my view, if somebody behaves in a decent way, he is creating the first impression, which will also be the last impression. Yeah.
May I now call contestant number 3, Ankur Agrawal. May I now call our contestant number 4, CR Gayatri. Gayatri, as you mentioned, you love learning new languages. So how many languages you can speak?
Okay, I can speak fluently in Japanese, but I'm a beginner in Korean and Russian. So, arigato gozaimasu, minasan.
Okay, I didn't get anything, but I liked it. May I now call our contestant number 1, Himanshi Malukani. Himanshi, you mentioned that life is short and you highly believe in that. So, should I replace my gym time with a nap time?
Definitely not, because fitness is very important, as I told in my story also. So everything should be allocated a time, and gym time should not be replaced by app time. I think app time should be like vanish from the life. There should be only, you should be focusing on ourselves, because life is really too short. We never know what will happen next moment. So spend time with your loved ones, and most importantly, work on yourself every day. Thank you.
By the time we can have one interaction or interactive activity, so anyone who is up for a table topic? Yes, ma'am, please. Ms. Kanchan, if you find a ghost in front of you, how would you react? If you find a ghost today in front of you, how would you react, Miss Kanchan?
Good afternoon, everyone. If I find a ghost today, how would I react? I've been fighting ghosts for long now. Ghosts of societies. You talk about body shaming, you talk about fears of life, you talk about dreams to be fulfilled, you talk about anything. Anything that brings you to fear is a ghost to me. And to all of you who are sitting here, I know there are multiple ghosts you're fighting every day. Yes or a no? So to all, those ghosts would just vanish when you stand with hope. Those ghosts won't be there if you say, I have it all. And it's about you believing in the power of your own strength. You can never make the world happy, but the best place to be is to be who you are and to accept it the way you are. And the moment you do it, the ghost around you of society, of bias, you talk it all, would just disappear. So I've been fighting them for long. I've been fighting real ghosts, two monsters in my life every day, and that changed my perspective of life. It's not what people think makes you happy. It's what you think and believe in the world of happiness. So if you're fighting your ghost, you need any help, I'm there to help you out to fight them faster. Thank you. Over to you.
That's so kind of you. And on the daily basis, every one of us present in the room is fighting some or the other ghost. Now, who would like to come next? One last topic. Yes, Palak. Please put your hands together. Toastmaster Palak, what's the one weirdest thing you believed as a kid? What's the one weirdest thing you believed as a kid? Toastmaster Palak.
Thank you so much. Okay, so it took me around 2 people to force me to come up on the stage. And I heard it today in a lot of speeches that if you believe it, you can do it. And you definitely miss all the chances if you don't take it. So to everyone sitting here, I would like to tell you all that yes, it's possible for you to make sure that you are successful in life. You can achieve what you want. But all you have to do is to fool your mind and to tell yourself that you need to believe in your dream. You need to see your goals. You need to visualize it. And no matter what anyone tells you that you can do it or you can't do it, you have to believe in yourself and not let their power overpower you. And I think that is the weirdest thing I feel is very true. That no matter what the society says, no matter what people tell you, that you can't do it or you can do it, you need to trust yourself, you need to have self-belief in yourself, and you need to tell yourself that I believe in myself, and that's the weirdest and the most beautiful thing to do. Thank you.
In your childhood as well, you were very proficient in whatever you did. And how weird of me that in my childhood, I used to believe that if a cat crosses the road in front of me, then I can't move ahead without someone else crossing that road. Now, who would like to come next? Anyone from the back? Okay, Khushbu. Okay, division director is not allowing Khushbu to come. Someone else? Yes, you can come. Please put your hands together. Ujjwal, if you could swap yourself with a cartoon character for a day, who would it be and why? If you could swap yourself from a cartoon character for a day, who would it be and why? Ujjwal.
If I have to swap myself with a cartoon character, it would be Augie from Augie and the Cockroaches. Because from my childhood, I have loved Augie and the Cockroaches, and I loved what the adventures they did and what the fantasies they have created. The cockroaches teasing Augie and Augie running behind them. Some of their friendship stories having a good brother like Jack, foy neighbor like Bob, and I would love to be in that cartoon. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, if you talk about me, I can be either Jerry or Chota Bheem. Why? Reason being, I love Jerry because Jerry used to annoy everyone. And I also annoy people around me who are close to me. I love annoying people and irritating them who is around me. And Chota Bheem because I love eating laddus. So either which ways I win. Now, in the room, do we have any poets? I know Mansi is there. Mansi Raghuvanshi. Okay, there is someone who is raising her hands. Can you please come? Okay, you can come.
So, hello everyone. I'm Toastmaster मानसी रघुवंशी. So, start करते हैं. मेरा आप सबसे एक सवाल था. किस किसने इश्क किया है? फरमाइए ज़रा. यहाँ कोई नहीं है जिसने इश्क किया हो या इश्क के बारे में सुना हो? ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. आप लोगों ने भले ही इश्क ना किया हो, लेकिन इश्क के बारे में सुना तो हो गई. तो आइए हम बात करते हैं इश्क की कि इश्क क्या है. इश्क कोई तालीम नहीं जिसे पढ़कर लिखकर सीख ली जाए, सिखा दी जाए. इश्क कोई तालीम नहीं जिसे पढ़कर लिखकर सीख ली जाए, सिखा दी जाए. जहाँ मौत जिंदगी से बेहतर लगने लगे, उस दौर से गुजरकर जिंदगी का फिर से लुत्फ उठाना इश्क है. तो इसी से मिलती जुलती मेरी एक कविता है. तो आइए हम सब मिलकर इसे दोहराते हैं. गौर करिएगा ज़रा. मुकम्मल इश्क. जो मुकम्मल नहीं वो इश्क नहीं है क्या? जो मुकम्मल नहीं वो इश्क नहीं है क्या? जो हासिल नहीं वो इश्क नहीं है क्या? तकलीफ़ें तो लाखों हैं ज़िंदगी में मगर, तकलीफ़ें तो लाखों हैं ज़िंदगी में मगर, तेरा यूं गले लगाना फ़िक्र नहीं है क्या? दिन भी होता है यहाँ रात भी होती है. दिन भी होता है यहाँ रात भी होती है. मगर सच बताऊं तेरे बिना दिल ना लगना इश्क नहीं है क्या? हवा यूं छेड़ती है दस्तके दहलीज से हमें. हवा यूं छेड़ती है दस्तके दहलीज से हमें. तेरी यादों की कैद जिक्र नहीं है क्या? बहुत कुछ सिखाया जिंदगी ने हमें. बहुत कुछ सिखाया जिंदगी ने हमें. मगर एक प्यारा सा एहसास होना इश्क नहीं है क्या? फूलों के बगीचों में फूल खिलना, फूलों के बगीचों में फूल खिलना और होठों पर प्यारी सी मुस्कान का दिखना इश्क नहीं है क्या? इश्क कोई खेल नहीं ये आग का दरिया है. इश्क कोई खेल नहीं ये आग का दरिया है. जो मुकम्मल नहीं वो इश्क नहीं है क्या? तो इसी के साथ मैं अपनी कविता को विराम देती हूँ और आशा करती हूँ कि आप सबको इसके बारे में समझ आया होगा. थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you so much, Mansi, for the lovely poem. Now, I officially adjourn the International Speech Contest and the results for the same will be declared shortly. I enjoyed being your contest chair today, hearing the varied speeches and experiencing the enthusiasm of the contestants. Thanks to all the contest officials for an excellent job and our wonderful audience for being so appreciative. I would now like to call the Chief Judge to facilitate the role plays. May I now call our Master of Ceremonies, Toastmaster Juhi Rathore and Toastmaster Harshita Agrawal on the stage.
Wow, what a spectacular show of eloquence and passion. The International Speech Contest has truly been amazing. Heartfelt applause for all our contestants. And thank you contest chair Toastmaster Anushka Sangneria and our chief judge Toastmaster Anjali Shivhare for their exceptional work.
So now we have Kanchan ma'am with us, and I request Dr. Rupesh Dubey sir to felicitate Mr. Kanchan Sonik madam, Program Manager and Facilitator, Tech Mahindra, with a token of gratitude. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Now, it's time for our Area Director's report. And for the same, I would like to call our Area A1 Director, Toastmaster KSP Venkat Sai, to present his report.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. So there are 4 clubs under me: Beatwater Toastmasters Club, Asian Paints Toastmasters Club, Diamond City Toastmasters Club, and 10 Toastmasters Club, under which 2 clubs are running right now and which are doing at their best. That is Beatwater Toastmasters Club having 11 membership on the date, and Diamond City Toastmasters Club having 10 membership on the date. Their pathways adoption rate have been increasing from the past area and now, till now, which is 80%. There has been a growth, and the DCP goals also being to the level. We are trying our best to achieve the 10 DCP goals as a distinguished status. The area director visit has been done from all the clubs, all the 4 clubs, and we are eyeing for silver for the Beatwater Toastmasters Club, and for Diamond City we are eyeing for gold. Next slide, please. Okay, shining moments. It's proud to tell me that there are few members who are shining. I would like to congratulate everyone, and I would request the audience to clap as I say their names. Toastmaster Sonik, Toastmaster Bhavya, Toastmaster Rohing Sharma, and Toastmaster Avinash, who has been helping out not only in area, outside area, and the division, and also the district. Members from both Diamond City and Beatwater has won in the area level contest, which has happened recently. Next slide, please. My proud moments, I don't have much, but as being a remote area director, which I usually say to everyone, I have completed all the area director visits on time, submitted on the district, and conducted the area contest with the help of my co-area director, Toastmaster Yashraj, in Baroda. That's one of the biggest proud moment which I can say in my area director. Next slide. Yeah, so these are my clubs, cute little clubs, and which are running throughout our district. I would like to thank each and every club member who has supported me and the ExCom officers. Great journey as being an area director. Thank you.
Thank you for preparing your report and presenting it. Now, I would like to call Toastmaster Yashraj Singh Chauhan, that is Area A2 Director, for presenting his report.
Thank you so much. Can we take the next slide? So I have 4 clubs in total, out of which the age has not renewed yet, but they will be renewing soon, and we are working on it. And for MSU, we have 11 members with pathway adoption of 55%. DCP goals, 5 have been achieved, and we are vying for GEM Silver Award, and the club is already distinguished, which is they have achieved 5 DCP goals, and they have also won the award for Titan Trump, and area visit is done. Then we have next club, which is Toastmasters Club of Baroda with 8 members, 75% pathway adoption, 10 DCP goals, and we are vying for President Distinguished by 30th April. And we are vying for silver again, and we have not won the Trump Award, and area director visit is done. Then moving forward to MasterCard with 18 members, 85% pathway adoption, 4 DCP goals, and we are vying for Distinguished Club and vying for silver again. Can we have the next slide, please? These are the few moments and stars of my area, which was Jay Jani, who is a student from MSU Toastmasters Club, who has won Bullseye Award for being the VPM for the club and adding members, and also won 2nd prize at Humorous Speech Contest. Then Gayatri CR from TCB won IAC at area level, the whole XCOM of TCB for completing 10 DCB points, and XCOM of MSU for conducting an educational session on interview preparation. Next slide, please. These are the few proud moments as area director, which was 300 meeting of TCB, and at 301st meeting, there were 40 guests who attended the meeting, which is a great achievement. And what I noticed, I think there were so many achievements that it felt. And this was the return gift which I received from area conference. So kudos to all the team for giving such a memento. Next slide. These are the members and group meetings of my area and my clubs. Thank you. And over to MOC.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yashraj, for presenting the report, for presenting the area director report. Now I would like to call area director Toastmaster Rita Achlere for presenting the area A3 report.
In my area A3, there are 3 clubs: Charismatic Speakers Toastmasters Club, Transcendence Club, Raisoni Maestros Toastmasters Club. Membership renewal count is greater than 20 for all clubs. Pathway adoption greater than 95%. Raisoni is also adoption done to 90%. So updated number I am sharing with you all. DCP goals achieved greater than 9 to all club. Distinguished club on 13th. All clubs are president distinguished. So vying for gems. Charismatic vying for Diamond James Award, then Transcendence same, and Raisoni for gold. All clubs got Titan Triumph Award, and area director visits are done. Next slide, please. Shining moments and starts of my area. From Charismatic Speakers Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Sajita, Distinguished Toastmaster Pinky Behruz, Transcendence Toastmaster Lokesh, Toastmaster Harshita Agrawal, Distinguished Toastmaster Bhushan Sarabandal. From Raisoni Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Priya Tekvani, Toastmaster Ishwari Nemade. Why they are shining stars? Because they are going outside of their beyond call of duties. Why they do so is they believe in values. They travel from one area to other area. They handhold each other and they help each other to grow. This is why I thank each one of you present here. They help me for demo meetings. They are here today with me, and I'm taking pride to have such members with me who believe in growing together. Next slide, please. Okay, shining moments are area A3 conference, demo meeting in Jalgaon, and yes, division conference moments. Next slide, please. My proud moments as an area director are, of course, when I was selected as area A3 selected distinguished area, and I announced as the Titan Triumph area director. My area director visits, then area A3 conference, and when my students, so Raisoni Toastmasters is a new club. I am taking a pride of rising this club to president distinguished status in 1 year only. And if you see, these are the glimpses of when students are rising as a leader, they are taking awards from division director. So these are the moments when I feel very proud to myself and presenting these awards to all of them. Yes, next please. So this is us. So Charismatic Speakers Toastmasters is an online club. And yes, when we all met together, these are the moments which I like to celebrate, and I'm taking these good memories with me. Stay tuned because we are rising together with triumph. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rita, for presenting the area director reports for area A3. Now I would like to invite Toastmaster Shruti Shivhare for presenting the area director report for area A4.
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ Nirvignam kuru me deva sarvakaryeshu sarvada. When I started my journey as an area director, it was a long road. But I seek the blessings of Divine Lord Ganesha to help me battle out all the difficulties and conquer it. I have 4 clubs, which is like the 4 pillars of a strong foundation. Starting off with the Impact Toastmasters Club, which is already a President's Distinguished and vying for gold gems. Area visit has been completed for same. Coming up to Infobeans Toastmasters Club, which has the highest membership strength and has been already becoming President's Distinguished. They are again vying for gold gems. Coming on to our newly chartered club, which is MP Online Toastmasters Club, within a very less time, they have adapted and already on the way of conquering and becoming distinguished. TCS Maitri Toastmasters Club Indore, which is again have achieved 6 DCP goals with a membership renewal of 12 members, and we are on the path of becoming select distinguished. Next one, please. These are some of the glimpses where I see my area members shining as they proceed further in their journey. Be it Ankur Agarwal, Ruchi Sharma, Anjali Shivhare, Tosif Sheikh, Pranjal Katare, and there are many more. For me, each of the member is a shining star, and they have been holding the flag ahead across all the visions which is there. Here are some of the glimpses of how the people have been representing and how they are shining. Next one, please. Here are some of the glimpses of how our stars are shining across the area, where you can see the contest finalists across division and district. Also, we have been able and glad enough to represent at the other institutes, that is IIM Indore as well as Avantika University. So we have been hosting a demo meetings there. So we have been getting this opportunity because of all the members, and a big shout out to all the area A4 members who make sure that within one call of mine, they get ready for taking up any of the challenges. Next one, please. Here is a short glimpse of how we all indicate the camaraderie, the collaboration, and the only spirit of togetherness. We are all together as Area A4, and you can see how each and every member is thriving. So with this, Area A4 has been that shining star across the district, and we adhere to do so and will be ensuring it. So with this, I actually feel proud to be the area director for a team of members who have been there day in and day out. Thanks a lot, all of you, and I am really, really grateful to each one, my mentors and my team who have been there for me every minute and every second. Thank you all, and this is for all of you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shruti Shivhare. Now, I would like to call Toastmaster Jyoti Trehan Verma to present the report for Area A5.
Good afternoon and namaste to everyone. I'm Jyoti Trehan Verma, Area A5 Director. I had 3 clubs in my base: Vadodara Toastmaster Club, Numerator Toastmaster, Danehar India ARG Articulate. Vadodara, unfortunately, Numerator and Danehar had some corporate challenges and they dissolved, but very soon we will be having 2 new clubs on board. Vadodara Toastmaster clubs with 40 members, 56% of the pathway adoption, 8 DCP goals. They'll be President Distinguished, and we are hoping for the Diamond Club. Seminar already achieved, and Area Director visit already done. Shining moments and stars of my area. Vadodara Toastmasters Club celebrated their 358th milestone meeting, and the open house and the education session they did, it got an overwhelming response. We did an education session in Danehar, India, and my fellow Toastmaster, Area Director, Area M3 Director, Toastmaster Shyam supported me in that. It was, and we got an overwhelming response in that. Every member in my area is truly a star. I would like to take a few names. Toastmaster Vikram Rajagopal, Toastmaster Tarun Langalia, Toastmaster Kabir Brahmbhat, for being a part of district and division extended team. Of course, Toastmaster Neeraj, Toastmaster Hitesh, I am super proud of you today representing Area A5 on this stage. It's inspiring to see the club members representing the area and the division level. The club members and the clubs continue shining and taking the awards. And what brings me the most joy is watching when one member is supporting other member and they are helping each other to achieve their personal and professional goals, which is a true Toastmasters spirit. Because जब हम साथ होते हैं तो सपने सच होते हैं और प्रयास परिणाम से श्रेष्ठ होते हैं. Thank you so much.
Heartfelt thanks to our dedicated area directors for presenting comprehensive reports that sparked insightful discussions. Your diligence and passion are truly appreciated.
Well, now, before moving forward, I want all of you to smile, please. Yes, I hope you all are smiling. And I also have one more thing for all of you, 4 lines. न जाने कब कोई तारा टूट जाए, न जाने कब कोई तारा टूट जाए, न जाने कब कोई आंसू छूट जाए, इतनी सी तो जिंदगी है, मुस्कुरा लीजिए, न जाने कब बचे कुचे डांट भी टूट जाए. So I want all of you to have a beautiful smile on your face throughout the coming session. And it is going to be a very special session which will be conducted by DTM Saishri Shastri. So I would like to welcome Division Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Saishri Shastri to the stage for a thought-provoking panel discussion session.
Good afternoon, everyone. Due to some time constraint, we have a small change in agenda. I need volunteer to set the. Okay, how many of you are new here as a employee? Any student, those who has recently joined the college, corporate, any corporate? No? How many corporate people here, those who have a fear when they were going for any interviews? You can raise your hand. Okay, what was that? Something which is, I've also faced that. Can you just tell me what was the first fear?
Fear while giving an interview, obviously. Every time that nervousness with a sort of excitement that kicks in. Selection has been one of the fear.
Thank you so much. Every student here, I know those who are in the 3rd year or going to be 3rd year next year, the last final year, they all were having one question in a mind. What else? What next? How? What to do? What not to do? Right? Means the transition from college to corporate, it is a big thing. In terms of the skill, in terms of way of communication. So with that theme, we are here with C2C panel discussion. For that, let me welcome our panelists first. May I request, Tosi, please run the slide. Our first panelist is Toastmaster Mukesh. Toastmaster Mukesh, please come on the stage.
Mr. Mukesh Kumar, a seasoned professional with over 20 years of rich experience in the corporate sector. He holds a master's degree in business administration with a specialization in human resources as well as a master's in business law. His professional journey spans across diverse and dynamic industries including IT, automotive, textile, chemical and refinery, where he has contributed significantly to organizational growth and people management. Known for his deep understanding of human behavior and workplace dynamics, he brings with him a wealth of knowledge in HR practices, legal compliance, and strategic development. Beyond his professional life, He is an avid reader and a thoughtful listener, qualities that have helped him connect with people and inspire teams throughout his career. Today, he joins us to share his valuable insights on the theme College to Corporate, helping students understand the real-world applications of what they are learning and how to navigate their transition into the professional world with confidence and clarity. We welcome you, sir.
Welcome, sir. Our next panelist is Distinguished Toastmaster Kancha Sonic. Please welcome on the stage. I request all the members, those who are moving here and there, please take seat and be attentive.
We are proud to introduce DTM Ms. Kanchan Sonic, a dynamic leader with 18 years of cross-industry corporate experience. She holds an MBA in HR and marketing, master's degrees in English and psychology, and is currently pursuing a PhD in management. She is also a certified life coach. Ms. Kanchan has served in key roles including 10 years as an executive assistant and currently as a program manager and facilitator for leadership learning services at Tech Mahindra Pune. A Toastmaster for over 8 years, she has won 100 plus speech contests and held roles such as club president, area director and division director. Passionate about empowering others, she has trained over 50,000 professionals and students in business skills, communication and career readiness. We welcome you, ma'am.
Our next panelist is Mr. Saurabh. Please welcome on the stage.
Mr. Saurabh is the founder of Floorwalk and a passionate expert in mystery shopping and market research. His mission is to empower brands and enhance customer experiences through insightful research and innovative strategies. With the pleasure of collaborating with 500 plus renowned clients in 22 countries, Mr. Nurseria driven effective marketing strategies through comprehensive retail audits. His journey has been enriched by international collaborations, significantly enhancing his understanding of diverse markets. His team also developed an innovative automation tool for audit data collection, allowing them to deliver insights faster and more effectively.
Welcome, Saurabh, sir. So there is small token of appreciation from IPS Academy, which is presented by Dr. Rupesh Dubey. Thank you so much, sir. So we all are set now. Being a science student, when I was in MSc, I had a few questions that when there is a transition from college to corporate. So let's start with the Mukeshji. Mukeshji, what are the qualities in young professional tend to make the strongest first impression in corporate setting?
Hi everyone, good afternoon. So what I believe is, first is like, if you are giving the first impression is the last impression, so professionalism is the one thing. So the way you carry yourself in terms of attire, in terms of punctuality, in terms of communications, and if you are able to give the feeling to panel regarding your eagerness to learn, humility, so that's like a proactive mindset. It always stands out. Confidence without arrogance is the key. So in layman's term, if college students want to listen from our side when we are on the other side, what we look for is basically the domain knowledge you are having, then how you are applying that skills, how you convey to the recruiter, that matters. And last is your attitude, like flexible to any location, any shift, any project. And if you are able to give them message like you are a good listener, so that is a good thing.
Thank you, sir. So that the human values which you are talking, that is really, I am looking forward when I meet any member and the new member when I take interviews. Thank you. You have
just to add on, so I'll give one small suggestion. Like today you have heard the speeches of the speakers. So why don't you craft a speech or few speeches from 20 seconds to 1 minute and get it evaluated from your fellow peers, from the mentors. It will help you a lot. Trust me, craft your icebreaker speech. Students, it will help you a lot when you will be appearing for any interview. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. May I request all the students, those who are standing, can be seated here so that they can enjoy entire event. So coming to the next question, that is for Distinguished Toastmaster Kanchan. In your experience, how impactful are internship and real world exposure before entering full-time roles?
Wow. To make you all understand in simple language, it's like trying your dresses before going for any event. You don't keep the last show as a surprise. So when you go for internship, you understand what the corporate world is. When you go and write those emails before writing the actual ones, you get the heat around it. So internship is as important as your projects. Internship is as important as your degree because we see the difference. So I am now into leadership learning services and I encounter a lot with freshers. Right now I'm taking care of around 600 freshers and their trainings across in Tech Mahindra. And in the crowd I can see who are the ones who have done internship. Their confidence speaks. They don't look like they are in a zombie world. They are not lost. They know whom to approach. They know the system of hierarchy. And 2 to 3 months, even 1 month of knowing a corporate world can change your thought process and you don't seem like you're lost. You have direction and you understand that it's okay to not know everything, but it's okay to ask as well. So internships change your thought process. You're no more a student and you have not even entered the corporate world, but you got the glimpse of it. Like watching a movie for 3 hours, you understand the complete story. It's that 3 hours, it's that 3 months, it's that 1 month to understand the corporate world. So go for internship. It would really change your mindset toward corporate world. Thank you.
Kanchan, one more thing. When you're talking about the internship, you're asking them to go for the internship. I heard from many of my students, they were talking that whether I have to go for the paid one or it is a normal internship.
See, again, paid and unpaid is a choice of the corporate. And you, if you're qualified to get a paid one, that shows how much skills you bring to test. If you're an asset, any company would take for a paid internship. If you seem, if you seem like a liability, or if you're lost, if you have not done right things, they won't be ready to pay. But after 1 to 2 months, when you see that the child is putting that efforts, company increases their internship and makes that to paid one. I've also witnessed that a student just went for 1 month, have prolonged it for 6 months, which was paid, and then they even hired the same student. So I have a lot of successful stories from Tech Mahindra and across the industry where we want to see the zeal. How hungry are you? And if you're really hungry, you find your way. And that is what is reflected in your internship journey.
So in short, if whatever you are telling, that is the 100% devotion toward your work is where the key.
Correct. It's not a to-do list anymore. In your internship, you are no more a college student. They expect to see the corporate employee in you. If you're able to reflect that in your internship journey, you are through.
Thank you so much for answering. Saurabh, you are an entrepreneur, right? And you must have gone through any corporate jobs.
Sorry, I didn't get the question.
See, just wanted to check, have you joined or try for any corporate job before entering to the internship?
Yes, 100%. So I'll just give you a brief background, and I relate to everybody sitting in the audience here. I come from a tier 3 city in India where you come, you dream big, you go for an engineering college because obviously you probably don't have many options, and then you come to a city to figure out what needs to be done. You get into engineering and eventually figuring out that there is not much that you could learn into engineering except for the internships like ma'am said. I think one of the things that I wanted to add on her point, and which actually worked for me, is to work for free. Predominantly where whatever chance you get, wherever you get, relating to the point of being hungry, just do it. It's not like first few years, 2 years, 3 years, it's not about the money. Something that really worked for me is to do, just give me the job. And the word that really worked for me was done. Whenever just anybody said, you need to do this, I said done. Okay, you get this done. Okay, I get this done. Figure out ways to do it. It's not about getting perfection, but putting an effort, and everybody will, sitting in front, acknowledge that, okay, you're putting an effort. If you put an effort, they give you chance again, and then you keep on rolling it.
Okay. Thank you so much for that. That was my question because while talking to one of my students here in IPS, they were also asking one thing, that what are your take on adjusting to the diverse corporate cultures? What worked and what does not?
So for us, we don't call us as a big corporate, but a small enterprise, where we're looking for one thing in one person, that you learn one thing. We don't want jack of all trades. We just want one person doing one thing really nice. And you say that, okay, I don't want to do 1,000 things. I'm doing one thing. Probably I know how to build a website. I'll build the website. I'll go in deep. I'll take all the challenges. I'll take all the complexities. I'll keep doing it. And it's like Toastmasters. You keep on saying, you keep on repeating things. You keep on talking about in a good communicative language, and then you excel to it. So it's just do one thing perfectly. Keep on doing it, and then there you go.
Okay. So one thing at a time with the perfection. Hopefully, student, you all are learning that, right? So how many of you here, those who are at a time 3 or 4 skills they are trying to develop? No one? No half, you can raise it, but yes, the panel discussion, what we are having, that is for the improvement or to learn something. Yeah, please, ma'am.
So the very valid point which he said is working for free. So I'll give you a live example. Last 8 months in Tech Mahindra, I was passionately doing trainings across the zones. And I trained around 32,000 people for 8 months, over and above my KRAs, my job, my team. And it went so good that after 8 months, they came back to me, said, please join us. Please be a part of Leadership Learning Services, because we see frequent people attending your training. Your trainings have 100% attendance, and we have seen people who are following your training. We used to ask them to join, and they ask us when is Kanchan's session. So when you do things for free and you excel something, good returns would come. It's like your SIPs. The more you take care of it, more regularly you invest in yourself, that would fruitfully come out. So this has never happened in the history of Tech Mahindra, that a person from operations and delivery has joined leadership services, but happened because I consistently did it, not because I wanted to go there, because I was passionate to give more to people. So get into a zone where you know what you are made of, keep doing it, results would come. Don't wait for money right now. If you are successful, money would be running behind you. And what we do on the other hand is we run behind money, and there is no way that we see success around us. So change your approach, look for success, and money would flow in. Thank you.
Thank you, Kanchan. You're talking about the change, right? So my next question is with Mukesh. Mukesh, what mindset shift is crucial when we are moving from academic or from the student life to managing a real world corporate?
In real life, basically, I'll tell the same thing which we are being taught from school days. So we read a lot about OB basically. The moment we are into the corporate, you are starting a fresh journey. So what should be the approach? I'll tell you the simple, you raise your hand and ask why. Second, you can raise your hand and ask how. Then if you are doing this both basic things, you will get a lot of insights, and then you can try your level best. So basically, like in schools, people are, when they are asking why, a lot of our students, colleagues are getting a lot of good marks, good scoring, good perfection. Because how you will be knowing certain things without asking? Sometimes you need to go through the validation exercise, negative validation, positive validation. And the moment you are thorough with the process of, like every organization is having particular way of operating. Tech Mahindra might be having certain way of doing the things. Like in our organization, we are having the same things to be done, but in certain specific manner. So that you will be able to understand unless and until you are not participating in question and answer. So once you are thorough with the why and how part, I'm sure you can do it in your own way. So like you might have been doing in college also, once you know the purpose, why we are supposed to do this thing, then you know how we are supposed to do this thing. And if you are trying your level best, then I'm sure the best will be yours. So it is lying between your approach, whether you are going to accept it or not. Believe it or not, it is up to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mukesh. I have one more question related to that when we are talking about that changes and all we have discussed. We are able to see there is a quite difference between the corporate and student academic trainings and corporate trainings. There is a wide gap. How we can bridge as a student?
So in academics, we are more focused on the knowledge you gain. In corporate, we are more looking towards the skills you have updated. So here you work for your grades. There we can see what problem are you solving. So here you're writing exams to pass your grades and get that degree. There we are looking a problem solver who can find a problem and say this is a different way of doing it. We are looking for innovators. We are looking for hand raisers. May I? We are looking for that may I. We are also looking for that red hand before time. I see a problem. It can lead to a bigger problem. I raise a red flag right now. So I need humans. We are working with technology so much that we are all robots. I'll do this, I'll do that. 9 to 6 jobs. A, B, and only then C. We are looking for innovators who can be continuous looking for improvement, giving us solutions which are not this way. So when you go there and you say, chalta hai. So in college, it could be chalta hai. There it is real money and real business. We're talking about customers' problems. So chalta hai doesn't work at corporate first. Second, it is about your mindset to bring change. So when you are given a knowledge transfer, don't take it the way the person is giving. Ask questions and change the way. You're all change makers who have been brought. So if I get an experienced person who is 15 years, 20 years experience, he would say, I have done this in this way always. But when you all come, when fresh minds come, we look for those empty pots who are ready to be filled in a new way. So all organizations went through change. We have technologies that come in every 5 years, every 10 years. If we work the same attitude which we worked 20 years ago, it's not going to bring us where we want to go. What brought us here will not take us where we want to go. And that change would come when you all change. Not for taking instructions, but not waiting for those instructions, but finding new ways of doing things. So when I see all of freshers in our Tech Mahindra takes a lot of freshers. So when they go and say, ma'am, this was taught to us, but the assignment was completely different. Obviously it will be. We are no more in a syllabus-driven world where the questions would be only out of this. It's about how do you structure change and take your skills and test something new. So it's about change. We all want you to change. Thank you.
Thank you, Kanchan. So that you are talking about that the change, the skill we are developing, and nowadays the many places we are also seeing this skill we have to improve, the computer skill or sometimes the soft. But I want one lesser skill which we have not talking, we have not discussed a lot till now, and you feel that is going to be a big game changer in your workplace. Saurabh, can you?
One, definitely. I think I beg to differ from the hiring partners. We don't really expect anything from an engineering graduate. Just being very upfront, or any graduate, that they may or may not have a skill set. They may or may not have a communication technique in the way that they are communicating. What I just reiterate my point. We're looking at that one thing that you have done. We're living in a world of instant gratification. Instagram, ekdam dekha, you get everything you want like at your doorstep right away, right at that point. We're not looking for and we're not giving any instant gratification. Our thought process is कि आपने एक course किया है, right? You talked about 4 things. You're doing 4 courses, leaving all of them midways. You do one course. Very simple example, you did a course for, you have 4 years of engineering and 3 years as any other graduate programs. You said that in the 4 years of engineering, I did one course for building a website. I did this course completely I built a website. These were the 3 challenges. I overcame these challenges doing these things. We may not want to hire a website builder also. We may want to hire somebody in a different technical domain. But we want to know that somebody's structured, somebody's sincere, somebody's disciplined. We just need discipline. Rest, everything we gonna teach. It's fine. But आपने एक course किया है, you've done it perfectly, you've built something, it's fine if it's breaking, but you've done it, you've tried it, and we want to see that. That's it. One course, 100% done, 100% result for you. That's it.
Thank you so much. That is the one again. It is coming that we have to focus on. We have to give 100% to that and develop it. Toastmaster Mukesh. Now, I'm not talking you as a leader. I just want one skill which you have learned in a Toastmaster, which helped you a lot in your professional journey. No problem. Everything.
So I'll say everyone, communication skill, which was relevant, which is relevant, which will remain relevant in the ages to come. If you are not able to articulate your thoughts, then there is no point of having anything. So if you want to shine in this world, convey your ideas. Hope you have gone through the speeches of our wonderful speakers today. And I'm sure you might have got the message, how you can, in well manner, you can deliver your ideas. And that's how people are going to perceive you. This world belongs to you. Go and shine. Convey your thoughts. So build on communication skill. That's the message. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mukesh. The same question passed to distinguished Toastmaster Kanchan. I know you have done many paths and still you are weighing for the new path. So what is making you to do this?
So while doing a lot of learning, I made a quote for my own self, which is the more you learn, the more you know how little you know, and then learning becomes easy. I repeat, it sounds like a tongue twister though. So the more you learn, the more you know how little you know, and then learning becomes easy. So when I started communication, it was just to come and face the fear of public speaking, glossophobia. Little did I know that 8 years it took to come from that side to this side of the table. And it is continuous process. As he said, you start something, but don't leave it. Do it until you master it. The same way he said about communication. Imagine you have 95% and you have done it all, but in interview you fumble. You don't sound confident. Hirers, the people who want to take you won't be able to hire you until you convey your thoughts. So communication is the key. Being agile to change and to take it to the next level. You always have more challenges, bigger goals to fight every day. So maybe first fear was to come on stage, but then owning this mic and being on the other side of the table became my bigger dream. And now it is to bring more people from college to corporate. So being from Indore, I did a placement from Tech Mahindra for IPS, and it has been a huge success. We have been the talk of the town because of the way we are fighting for what is right. So to all of you, communication is must. I have seen super best IITs, IIMs not able to convey what they really need. And at the end, it is you and the customer. It is you and the customer on the other side as well. In India, abroad, in any industry, you can't live without talking. So if you have mastered the art of communication, you have already mastered it all. So that's my message too. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kanchan. So, Saurabh, you are not Toastmaster, but one question. Yeah, definitely we are going to make you a Toastmaster. But one thing which you feel today you have learned new.
100%. I was actually contemplating to join Toastmasters.
Oh, okay.
I was sort of very intrigued by I was intrigued by the speeches that were there. I was trying to disturb the person sitting next to me. What's happening? Why are they saying? What are they saying? Very, very intrigued. It's very interesting, and I travel a lot internationally, and I understand that stages like this are so crucial and so critical for people like us. Again, when I say people like us, coming from tier 3, tier 4 cities who probably never had a stage like this and who never had training, and then we go to those international conferences, we have challenges in our dialects, in the way we speak, in the English we communicate. I think these channels gives us a lot of fun, and it's all about practice. When you join Toastmasters, you kind of practice again and again and again, and that's how your fear goes away. So I'm definitely contemplating, but it's very exciting to see all of this.
Yeah, thank you so much. Now I would like to request my timer to show me a card after 1 minute. Toastmaster Tarun, you're ready? It's going to be a rapid fire round. I'm going to give you 2 words. Without thinking, you have to choose one. You should not think much, okay? Can we do for 30 seconds? Red. We are going to start with the Mukesh. Driving or flying? Driving or flying?
Driving.
Social time or me time? Social time or me time?
I die for me time now.
Amir Khan and Shah Rukh Khan.
Sorry, Amir Khan.
Kanchan. Money or peace?
Peace.
ISC or TSC?
None.
Oh, none option was not there. Please, ISC or TTC? TTC you have to choose.
TTC, for sure.
Okay. Exercise or diet?
Exercise.
Thank you so much. Here we are closing this particular section, that is a rapid fire. And I have already included all the questions, whatever I have received from the student. Before closing this entire session, I just want to say a few things in this panel discussion. For the student, what the takeaway was, focus on one skill, develop it and practice it. Second, follow your passion. Wherever you're going for internship, give your 100%. Dedication is required. It is not, what is not required is many things at a time. Do your work with the honesty, right? Whatever, and the corporate is not looking for that the multi-talented people. Only the people, those who are expert in their own field. Thank you so much for being a wonderful panelist. Please stay. We have a small token of appreciation for you all. Shruti, can you help me with this?
As a token of remembrance from IPS Academy, I request Dr. Rupesh Dubey sir, Head of the Department of Electronics and Communication, IPS Academy, to present a memento to Mr. Mukesh Kumar sir, Engagement Director, TCS. Please give a huge round of applause. Thank you, sir. Now, I request Dr. Kavita Upadhyay Madam, Associate Professor, Department of Electronics and Communication, IPS Academy, to present a memento to Mr. Saurabh Narsaria sir, Mystery Shopping and Market Research Expert and founder of Floor Walk. Please give a huge round of applause. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Now, I request Smita Patil Madam, Associate Professor, Department of Electronics and Communication, IPS Academy, to present a memento to Ms. Kanchan Sonik Ma'am, Program Manager and Facilitator at Tech Mahindra. Please give a huge round of applause. Thank you, madam.
We have something coming up to tell you all about Pink City Jaipur, the contest which we have in Pink City Jaipur, that is none other than Eloquence 2025. For the same, I would like to call Toastmaster K. Selvam on the stage to tell about it more.
Khamma Khani Indore. Yes, I like that spirit. Please play the video. Eloquence video, please. So I have a question to the students of IPS. What is the meaning of eloquence? What does it mean by eloquence? Anyone? Students, eloquence का क्या मतलब होता है? कोई है? चॉकलेट तो नहीं है मेरे पास, तो कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. Okay. So eloquence means how effectively you speak. हिंदी में बोले तो वाक पटुता. We just now observed Division 1 contest. We listened to the 4 amazing speakers. The winner of Division 1 will be, Division A will represent our division and will go to Jaipur. And the Eloquence 2025 is from 23rd May to 25th of May. And there will be the real clash of titans. More than 200 registration has already been done, and if you plan to register today, you will get a special discount of rupees 500. And why you should go to Eloquence? You must be thinking, because you will get the chance to listen to the amazing speeches, top minds of Toastmasters. You will get the chance to meet the world champion of public speaking 1995, Mark Brown, and second vice president of Toastmasters International, distinguished Toastmaster Gauri Seshadri. Apart from this, there will be fun nights and entertainment and opportunity of networking. I'll show the prizes also, some prizes, registration prizes. So new prizes which applies from 1st of April is, with stay double occupancy it is 15,000. With stay single occupancy it is 27,500 rupees. Without stay, if you want to go for fun night and dinner, the cost is 10,500 rupees. And without stay, excluding the fun night and dinner, is 8,500. So all those who are not yet registered for Eloquence, I'll request do it fast because seats are limited. And I will end by saying, Padharo Mare Desh. Have a beautiful experience of Eloquence. And thank you, Tausif, for making this beautiful and amazing video. Thank you so much.
So well, now I am for sure going to Eloquence 2025 and I hope you all are coming with me, right? Okay.
So we are having time, so can we have a song here we can play and we can enjoy the dance? Students, IPS students are very, why are you sitting quiet now? Now is the time to dance. Yes? No? If you are saying no, we cannot dance, we are hungry ma'am. क्या है भूख लग रही है भूखे पेट भजन थोड़ी ना होता तो डांस कैसे हो सकता है right? Okay. Is it true? हाँ For the student, not talking to the Toastmaster, I'm talking to my students, yeah? Please. Thing is, when I was a student, we used to dance for 3 hours, 4 hours continuously without any, lunch. Okay. Are you ready? You have to stand in your place and you have to do. Done? Ready? At your place, no need to stand, you have to dance at your place. If you're not able to dance, you just show me, you just follow me, whatever I am doing. Clear? Can we have music, please? Yes, stand up. Which song? Yeah, we have the very beautiful dance partner for me today.
Any kind of shairis. So, as my name suggests, I spread happiness. And now about Juhi.
और मैं जूही एक छोटे से फूल जैसी स्वीट लगती हूँ.
Yes, sure. As we all know about Juhi flower, it is the name of a flower. So now our next performer's name is Dhwani Jain. So now can you all guess what the Dhwani will be doing? Sangeet, right. So you all are right regarding this. And our next performer is a person who is very melodious singer. And I would like to tell you more about Dhwani. So Dhwani Jain is a bright and determined individual from Bhopal. As a singer, sketcher, and assistant system engineer, Dhwani spreads positivity and enthusiasm, inspiring us all to chase our dreams. Can we have a huge round of applause for Nightingale of our today's event, Toastmaster Dhwani Jain.
मैं तेनू समझावा कि
Wow, what a beautiful performance it was. Thank you, Dhwani, for sharing your voice with us. It truly touched our hearts.
Yes, Dhwani, it was more than expected. You were very melodious, and as I thought of, you were amazing. So, Juhi, कभी किसी ने थप्पड़ मारा है आपको?
हर्षिता, थप्पड़ से डर नहीं लगता, टेबल टॉपिक्स राउंड से डर लगता है.
True. Imagine you walk confidently onto the stage and suddenly the table topic master says, how to fight zombie in a shopping mall.
Zombies? भाई मुझे तो नॉर्मल लोगों से बात करनी नहीं आती. ये zombies कहाँ से आ गए?
Exactly. That's the beauty and chaos of table topics. You never know what's coming.
You might get a topic like, if life gives you lemons, open a juice shop and you just have 2 minutes to make it sound like a TED talk.
So fasten your seat belts, friends, because it's time for the most unpredictable, most hilarious and most inspiring part of today, the table topic contest.
And to officially kickstart this madness, let's call upon our Toastmasters style Taste of India. None other than our energetic Chief Sergeant at Arms, the multitasking magician Toastmaster Amul Sethi, Over to you, Toastmaster Amul.
Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Welcome to Division A Table Topics Contest. I hope you had a lunch and now again ready to enjoy the contest. I am Chief Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Amul, and I welcome you to this contest. First, I would like to begin by stating the district mission of Toastmasters International. We build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. Some rules to be respected during the contest. First, no flash photography is permitted during the entire contest. Only the authorized officials are allowed to do so. Please turn off all the noise-making devices or keep them on silent mode. The audience is requested to refrain from any crosstalk or any cross movement. It can impact the flow of the speaker. Once the contest chair starts the contest, this contest room will be locked. And apart from contestants, no one will be allowed to go in and out of the room during the entire contest until the last contestant speaks his or her speech. Contestants are also advised to maintain silence upon entry. You will be given a break to use the washroom or drink water. Kindly move only when the break is announced. Last, kindly express the appreciation for the contestants following their speeches through applause. Refrain from engaging in verbal communications during the applause or when the contestant return to their seats. Thank you, and I wish you all a fantastic contest. Now please help me welcome Toastmaster Pranjal Katare, the contest chair of Table Topics Contest. He works as a business lead at an IT company called MP Online Limited. He is passionate about technology and leadership. Outside of work, he loves the spicy food of Bhopal and has deep fondness of the city, which he proudly calls his home. Please give him a huge round of applause.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Welcome to Aurora 2024-25 Division A District 98 Table Topics Contest. I acknowledge the presence of district officers that are present in the room. Thank you for joining our contest. The Table Topics Contest provides an opportunity to encourage development of impromptu and extempore speaking skills while recognizing the best as the source of encouragement to all. This improves the 4 skills: listening, thinking, organizing, and delivery. And for the audience to observe and learn from more proficient speakers. My only message to the proficient speakers is, let's not aim for perfection, let's aim for connection. Let me repeat it. Contestants, let's not aim for perfection, let's aim for connection. We have 5 contestants and I confirm all contestants are eligible, have been briefed about the rules, speech timings, speaking area, and the display of the timing signals. The Chief Judge has confirmed that the contest officials have been briefed. All contestants shall receive the same topic, which shall be general in nature. Each contestant will be introduced twice by their name, topic, name. The topic will be read to each contestant twice and will not be repeated more than twice. All contestants except the first contestant will leave the room during the contest. The Chief Sergeant at Arms will escort contestants back into the room once their time for speaking has arrived. Contestants are requested to submit their electronic devices if they have mobile phones, smartwatches, etc. You have to submit it to the Chief Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Amul Sethi. They can collect these devices post the contest is over. Other than the contestants, no one will be allowed in or out of the room once the contest has begun and until the last contestant has spoken. Each contestant will deliver the speech within a time limit of 1 to 2 minutes. To qualify, contestants must speak for a minimum of 1 minute and maximum of 2 minutes and 30 seconds. The timing will begin with the contestants' first definite verbal or non-verbal communication with the audience. The green card will be displayed at 1 minute and will remain displayed for 30 seconds. The yellow card will be displayed at 1 minute and 30 seconds and will remain displayed for next 30 seconds. The red card will be displayed at 2 minutes and will remain displayed until the speech has concluded. No signal will be given for the overtime period. I must repeat, no signal will be given for the overtime period. In case of a fault in the timing device, an additional 30 seconds will be allowed for the speaker. After each contestant has spoken, a minute of silence shall be observed for the judges to mark their ballots. After the last contestant has spoken, we shall observe 3 minutes of silence for the judges to finalize their ballots and hand over their ballot to the ballot counters. Announcement of the contest winners is final unless the list of winners is announced incorrectly, in which case the chief judge, ballot counters or timers are permitted to immediately interrupt to correct the error. I will welcome each contestant on the stage, and at that time you may applaud. Each contestant will be introduced twice by their name, topic, name. The speaking order was determined by random selection during the briefing session, which was shared with the contest officials. The speaking order is as follows. Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Grishma Kale. To spell it, Grishma, Grishma, Kale, Kale. We have contestant number 2, Toastmaster Nidhi Goyal. To spell it, Nidhi, Nidhi, Goel, Goyal. As contestant number 3, we have Toastmaster Neeraj Agrawal. To spell it, Neeraj, Neeraj Agarwal, Aggarwal. As contestant number 4, we have Toastmaster Jay Khatri. To spell it, Jay for Jay, Khatri for Khatri. As a 5th contestant, we have Toastmaster Ankur Agrawal. To spell it, Ankur for Ankur, Agrawal for Agrawal. As mentioned by the Sergeant at Arms, may I remind the audience to put your noise-making devices on silent or on airplane mode and refrain from any movement, crosstalks that may distract the speaker while delivering the speech. Sergeant at Arms, please prepare each successive contestant during the 1 minute of silence. Chief Judge, Toastmaster Rahul Tiwari, can you please confirm whether all contest officials are in the room and we may start the contest? Thank you. Thank you, Chief Judge. May I now request you to select a topic for the contest. So I have prepared 5 different topics. We have 5 chits. So we have 5 chits. So that is chit number 1. So Rahul has selected number 3 chit. You may give me the other chits? No? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Chief Judge, for selecting the topic. May I now request Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Jay Shri Gamit to secure digital devices from all the contestants and escort them to the holding area except the first contestant. I request Sergeant at Arms to please secure the door all throughout the contest and ensure there is no in or out of the room once the contest begins. So ladies and gentlemen, let us now start the table topics contest with huge round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome contestant 1, Toastmaster Grishma Kale. Grishma, to check your microphone, please repeat after me. I am excited to be a part of this contest. Great. Kindly confirm if you can see timer 1 and view the transitions of the timing cards. Yes, clearly. Great. All right. So we are ready to begin now. Toastmaster Grishma Kale, what matters more, standard of living or quality of life? What matters more, standard of living or quality of life? Toastmaster Grishma Kale.
Contest Chair, Chief Judge, my fellow Toastmasters and all the students, first I would like to give gratitude and for welcoming me to this great city of Indore, which is having a clean quality of life and clean air to breathe. So to your question, yes, quality of life matters more than the standard of living. So I see people who have money, who have a lot of things which has been given to them for free, but they cannot enjoy because of the way they have lived their life. So quality of living matters the most, where you have a great health, where you can eat clean food, and where you can have basic necessities of life being fulfilled. So for that, according to me, quality of life matters the most. Thank you.
We shall now observe a minute of silence to enable the judges to mark their ballots.